I am not allowed to leave Epcot until I answer this question.
Is it possible to ride every single ride at Epcot in one day?
With nearly 20 attractions across 300 acres at one of the most popular theme parks in the world, I did not know what I was getting myself into.
We've hit a very rough point in the day.
Do you think it's gonna open at all?
I'm starting to think it's not.
Will we even be able to do it?
Well, we're about to find out. Disney is the most popular theme park in the world, and Epcot is one of the larger parks in the resort.
The second rope dropped, we immediately booked it to Frozen Ever After. This averages one of the longest lines in the park, so if we can get this out of the way now, that'll do us wonders for the day. But we already ran into a major issue.
Yikes, 50 minutes!
I was expecting 20 minutes.
If we're already experiencing crowds like this out of the gate, I don't know if this is going to be possible. But since we're stuck here for a little bit, here are the rules.
We must stop for at least one meal within the park. We are not allowed to use any lightning lanes here at Epcot today. We don't have extended queue open.
But thank goodness, somehow the line only ended up being 25 minutes.
Here we go, ride number 1.
And a bonus is I have not seen the new animatronics yet on the attraction, so technically it's kind of a new experience for me.
First ride done. And having Frozen out the way, right at 9:30, massive advantage.
But once again, we ran into another big issue.
So are we gonna ride Ratatouille now?
So it looks like Ratatouille is gonna be delayed. So I think the next ride we're gonna have to do, gotta go see the Three Caballeros.
And that's exactly what we did.
Remember me, Coco. It's a Coco reference. This is the best pavilion. If you disagree, you're wrong.
Sure, it's an interesting move doing Grand Fiesta Tour so early out of the gate, but I think it's gonna help our strategy overall.
That's about to be us. Jose Calleoca.
I've always appreciated this ride. It's one of my personal favorites at Epcot just because of its nostalgic feel.
Remy's being closed now changes the entire strategy of the day. At first, my thought was get World Showcase done. That way we have it complete, and we don't have to come back here. We can spend the rest of the day experiencing all the other worlds in Epcot.
Looks like Remy's is going to be shut down for the entire day, which completely ruined my plan.
I have to completely re-strategize the day, because the other biggest killer with World Showcase is the American Adventure. It's one of my favorite shows here, but it's a 30-minute show. That's a huge chunk of the day, and it's the farthest away from any other attraction in the entire park. So honestly, if there's any ride or show that's gonna be the killer, it's the American Adventure. The first show is not until 11:45. We still have 2 hours.
Get my steps in.
You can blame the rat for that.
Is it Mickey and Mouse?
Well, I was talking about Remy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna hate me, but I think our next move is another boat ride.
Finding Nemo?
It's time to live with the land, Brian. It's time to live with the land.
So that's exactly what we did. This is one of the longest rides in all of Disney, so getting this out of the way will save us a lot of time later on. It's such a relaxing boat ride, and with the stress of Remy's not opening constantly looming in my head, this is what I needed at the moment.
You know, have you ever thought maybe we don't have to ride all these rides?
Oh yeah, but where's the fun in that? Brian, you like this planet, right?
As in like Earth or like?
Yeah, as in Earth.
Oh, yeah. I think it's kind of cool. I mean, it's got its flaws,
What
but
are some
like, it's pretty
adjectives you'd maybe describe Earth with?
cool. Blue.
How about awesome?
No, awesome's kind of outdated. I use the word tough. You know, T-U-F-F.
So I would tell Disney that.
I honestly forgot this existed until I saw it as I was walking by, so let's knock it out now.
So you know what's unique about this room here? It's all carpet.
Everything in here was carpet.
Yeah.
Wood.
Okay.
Wood.
Every.
Those are lights. Are those lights made out of
Okay,
carpet?
I give up.
So we saw Awesome Planet. I truly love this show. I think it's great. But now we're entering the busiest part of the day when it comes to any Disney resort. So I figured now's the best time to get some food, and we chose to eat at Geo 82. Since we sit down and can get food here, it checks off as the meal. But when we finished, we had a major issue.
So we've hit a very rough point in the day, and quite frankly, I don't know how well this challenge is actually going to go now. Remy's still isn't open, and quite frankly, I don't think it's going to open now for the rest of the day. The biggest issue in mind is the fact that from 12 to 2:30 is always the busiest time for any Disney theme park. So I think the method now is going to be knock out all of the shows, which may be a dumb move to do so early out of the gate. It's still an AM time, but I think the only way we're gonna succeed is if we focus on knocking those out now so we can just lock in on the rides for the very finish. So we got a lot of walking to do, so let's go.
So we made our way to the American Pavilion to go see the American Adventure. I love this show to death. It's my favorite show on property, but I really wanted to get it out of the way so I didn't have to walk all the way back here and spend 30 minutes inside of this theater. The show itself, though, was great. I loved getting to see it. And then we headed to the China Pavilion for Reflections of China.
No way.
If Guardians and Remy's are down at once, these are two of the biggest capacity eaters in the entire park. You have those 2 rides gone, all the other rides are now going to get overinflated wait times. I love these Circle Vision shows. They're so simple, but they work so perfectly.
I don't love this. This is my second time riding this. If it were up to me, I wouldn't have ridden it the first time.
Well, get ready. Canada is the exact same style.
What?
Yeah.
So we ventured back to World Discovery to get a ride on Mission Space. But as we were walking there, Brian said something he definitely shouldn't have.
Have you even ridden this ride?
I just told you I've never ridden this ride. Wait, there's 2 wait times. Do we have to ride this twice?
They're 2 separate experiences, but it's the same ride. Technically, we should do both, but you're gonna ride one side, I'm gonna ride the other.
What's the difference?
Just one goes to Mars, one goes to around Earth.
Oh, nice.
That's the only difference.
Is orange Mars?
Yeah, you wanna go to Mars?
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Cool, yeah, you go to Mars, I'm gonna do Earth.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. He has no idea what he's about to do.
Hunter,
Yeah?
they told me to read warnings.
Don't do that, it's fine. I cannot wait to hear how this goes.
Dude, I'm so excited.
Oh, my peaceful trip. Brian's probably growing up. Peaceful. That's probably Brian.
That was awful.
Want to get a drink and ride Guardians?
If the drink is water.
Well, after making Brian suffer, we then decided to hit up Test Track and utilize the best hack in all of Walt Disney World, the single rider line. I don't know about you, but I am a massive fan of the new style of Test Track. It works so well, it fits Epcot perfectly, and I just love the theme of it. Oh, and Brian's asleep in the back. Why is he sleeping? Okay, well, I guess let's go to the next ride.
This ride's my childhood, man. I love Nemo. The nice thing now is we've reached a point in the day where we're just kind of blowing through these rides, and this is definitely going to help us in the long run. We've kind of hit that midday for Epcot, and we don't have that much time left.
Now it's fishing time.
After the Living Seas, it was time for a show I haven't seen in ages and also forgot existed. Turtle Talk with Crush.
There's not many attractions at Disney I've only done once in my life. It's very rare to see that, but today, I'm finally gonna do an attraction for the second time in about 10 years. Turtle Talk.
I'm not gonna lie, this was a highlight of the day. I kind of forgot how fun the show is.
Brian, are you ready for the best ride at Epcot now?
I thought that was living with the land.
No, don't worry, we're not living with this one. We're going more on a journey.
To Atlantis?
No, into your imagination. I love Figment. This is one of my favorite rides in the park.
Figment's the best, but in line, I accepted a realization I really didn't want to accept.
Do you think it's gonna open at all?
I'm starting to think it's not. It's almost 4 o'clock.
So what does that mean?
The average wait for Ratatouille, if we don't get on it, is always around 50 minutes. If Ratatouille's closed, we have to add the average wait time, but that has a single rider line, which we could have used, and I really don't want to have to add the average wait time, because that might kind of cause this challenge to fail, even if we ride everything. So if that's the case, we have to do everything by 8:10, which gives us 4.5 hours left to do everything.
While we were riding Figment, I couldn't stop thinking about the journey ahead. We had 5 attractions left. However, 2 of them are shows that are roughly around 15 minutes long. One of them is one of the longest rides ever created, and 2 of them are the most popular attractions in the park. And at the time, Guardians of the Galaxy had a 2-hour wait. I really started to wonder if it was actually possible to experience everything, but we had to continue. The second we came off, we booked it to the Disney Pixar Short Film Fest. A great show. I love how the theater moves and it's such a blast. But again, this is a very long show. And by the time we got out of the show, we had less than 4 hours to experience everything else. And at this point, I just remembered Moana technically counts as an attraction, so we quickly ran through that area, checked it off the list. We decided to knock out the last show while we were at it and went over to Canada for Canada Far and Wide. Naturally, right as we got there, the show started, meaning we had to wait another 14 minutes for the show to get out.
Think anything in here is made out of carpet?
So we saw Canada Far and Wide. Again, I do love this show, it's fantastic, but now we had less than 3 hours to experience 3 attractions.
I love that song.
And with Guardians having a 2-hour wait at the time, that means we had to experience Soarin' and Spaceship Earth within an hour. And Soarin's line was not looking good. And the longer we were in line for Soarin', the more Guardians' line just kept going up. Soarin' was great. I loved getting back on it. But as we were heading over to Spaceship Earth and getting in line, I really didn't think it was possible. But then a miracle happened.
Guardians dropped an hour in its wait time. It's now 75 minutes. This is gonna be a make or break, and now I don't know if this ride needs to hurry up so we can get off and start getting over there.
Spaceship Earth, one of my favorite rides ever made. The fact they built this ride back in the 1980s still blows my mind to this day. But when we came off, we booked it over to Guardians to make sure we could get in line before the deadline. When we got inside, it was not looking good. The entire queue was full, Lightning Lane was overflowing, and it was 6:50, meaning we had to be off this ride within an hour and 20 minutes to say we successfully completed the challenge. We were cutting it close, and the line felt like it was taking hours. I just wanted to say we did it. We started this day at 8 a.m. We went through literally everything. We rode literally every single ride and attraction within the park, all for it to come to an end because Guardians had a long line. Should we have started with it at the beginning? All these decisions I made, were they the right ones? Could I have done this better? Did Remy's ruin literally the entire day? But then a miracle happened. We get into the room for the pre-show. It's 7:30. We continue to go through. We make it to the very end. We board our ride vehicle. We get September, which, whatever, we'll take it. But as we're riding the ride, it is only 8 p.m. We did it. We successfully rode every single ride at Epcot in one day with minutes to spare.
Somehow, exactly 12 hours where we were standing, we started our adventure trying to experience every ride at Epcot. And after the struggles we experienced doing it at Animal Kingdom, I truly didn't think any other park in Florida would be possible. And here we are with time left to spare, and we completed Epcot. It was a stressful day. There were a lot of hiccups. I mean, Ratatouille never even opened, but we got to experience the best attractions Disney has to offer with rides like Cosmic Rewind, Soarin', Spaceship Earth. There is truly so much here at Epcot and such a variety of attractions, arguably the most variety out of any attraction lineup in the state of Florida. This was quite something, and comment down below what park you think we should try and do next. And until next time, this is Hunt from Theme Park Hunting, and I'll see you all later.